Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. As you can see, the galaxy's a complicated place right now. And it's only gonna get worse for us. I loaded in, and immediately a new attack occurred that had not occurred at the time of the end of the video. Look at this. They rolled up 10 needles, reasonably well outfitted needles, I think, 277 offense, to attack our military behemoth. So, the battle predictor here has this massively in our favor, but I think what it's doing is just like going, oh, well, 16,000 is a big number, because there's no way we survive this, right? We wouldn't be able to kill them fast enough. So, this is embarrassing, and it's the first time we've had to do it this game, I believe, but I think we have to retreat here. This behemoth is dead, if we do this fight, right? Probably. This has me doubting myself, but it's too many guns. It's too many guns. We have 48,000 health. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I have the feel for this. Okay, here's the deal. What we're going to do, we're going to run. That's the thing I'm committing to. I'm saying to you right now, we are running away. Even if I'm gonna hit the fight button in a second here, and we're gonna see what happens. But even if this battle is a victory, I am going to run away. That's the feeling I'm committing to. But I'm actually curious enough now. I think it is worth knowing whether this is a successful battle or not. But I'm doing the opposite of save scumming, whatever the opposite of save scumming is. We are running away. So we're engaging with them at close range. These two flotillas are going to be able to treat us as though we're at medium range, I think, for the entire battle, no matter what we do. Yeah, and like the firing paths here are going to be... We're not going to be able to shoot these guys at all while they shoot us, so let's... They actually have the morale bonus on the UI. I didn't realize that. Oh, maybe I was wrong. No. Look how the damage is packing up. Packing up? Stacking? You know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. It's just too many guns. Even if they were all in one flotilla, I think we would have lost that. Alright, so let's just load it back in here. I feel good. I feel like I was validated there. Also, to a certain extent, that was me protecting myself against the people in the comments who are going to go, no, what do you say? You have 16,000 power. You totally would have won that. Now we all know. Now we all know what the truth is. So yeah, we're going to retreat there. We have a kite on the way to that system, I believe, which is not great. Hopefully we will be able to have it turn around. That's like 3,000 manpower they have in... Or not 3,000. It's like 1,000 manpower they have in the air there, so I think we should be okay invasion-wise. I don't think they will be able to invade us successfully. We have 6 population. Does Bonnie have... Okay, we did build tractable armaments. Cool. Huh. This is the same save that I... Is that just not going to happen here? Okay, oh, that's weird. Well, whatever. Why would it happen the one time and not the other time? Okay, we found more hydromiel. Actually, finding 5 hydromiel in the ground is kind of okay for us. That's not a bad haul. Let's go check out Zinnius. Okay, there it is. Weird. Oh yeah, so we're gonna retreat. Retreating is the right thing to do. I'm pretty sure that behemoth survives. Yeah, it survives narrowly. And yeah, I'm gonna have this guy turn around. If he can turn around, you stop here. We need to mass up a little bit. It shouldn't actually be that hard to beat this force, but we need to be in built up condition here. So I'm gonna put a... Nope, can't put a taxi. Right, we're still having this problem. Alright, well, next turn, I guess we'll build a taxi. And then 3 kites and a taxi is a reasonable fleet that should be able to handle that. Okay, so that's the thing we found. We retreated, which is very sad. We've dropped below the highest approval threshold because of it. You know, these things happen. The good news is, with this behemoth here, we're getting plus 20% industry on more systems. Really, what they've done is they've streamlined our economy. Thank you, terrible, horrible, monstrous enemies. This is just a random caravel. Let's attack it with the hero fleet. Never mind, the hero fleet attacked this turn. Let's attack it with this, I don't know, this guy. I think you don't actually get any XP for making somebody retreat, right? We do get a K, which is nice. Yeah, no XP. Alright, let's just keep pushing. Hopefully the Eagle fleet by itself is enough to handle whatever we find over here, because they're definitely going to get there before everybody else, but I think it's right to just go. I don't think we want to stop. Momentum is on our side. So, we have here... But this is very strangely put together. Let's merge these guys and the taxi together. Okay, there we go. And then the Obstinate Kith. I don't want to merge these together. I want the Kestrels to be fast. So they're going to arrive the turn after the Eagle. That's cool. And then this guy, yeah, also this guy. And also the Hawk. You know what? I think we can hold... The population of Alioth will hold Alioth on our behalf. We're building ships, like... We don't have to worry about a counterattack here. Now, over here on Kurha, I think we want to strike Zubin. And the reason I want to go to Zubin first is even though Volans is more vulnerable and breaking it would free Kurha from its grasp, I want to hit Volans and then turn around. Everything else we want to do is in this direction. So, taking Zubin out allows us to focus. If we go to Volans first, we still have problems on both sides of us. And this Starlane here that we're mousing over isn't this one. There is a system here. We can see it there as well. But this is, I think, this system is probably more of a problem for these guys. So, the question is, do we go now? We could do an upgrade. Oh, you know what? Before we do any before we do any ship upgrades, we should actually look at our designs. Because we unlocked a new class of weapons. We should make sure that we're using the good stuff. So we could go to 37 DPS Hell Array lasers. Right now we're using 19 DPS, 10% crit chance weapons. These are almost as good as those at the non-optimal ranges, and they're considerably better at the optimal range. We also have access to the tractor beam now, which is great. I don't think I want to put a tractor beam... Oh, it's only for large ships and behemoths, though. So if we want a tractor beam in the fleet, it has to go here. Nah, you know what? I'm not that worried about it. So I'm going to replace all of our energy weapons with these better energy weapons. And we need to take a look at... Oh, we also replace that. At 60, 675 versus 45, 585. So actually, the new class of non-strategic shielding is also better than the shielding we were previously using. That's good, because that'll reduce overall Hyperium costs on the fleet. Then we should make some similar moves here. We've unlocked a new and better class of bullet weapon. Right, that's showing 95. It becomes 162. Yeah, alright, big upgrades. These guys were using the wrong shields in the first place. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way this upgrading is going. So we probably need to focus on some Okay, you guys, I guess, should have the best weapons here. We probably need to focus on some non-military researches now. We've made some good military upgrades. I'm pretty pleased with a lot of this stuff. Let's fix these weapons. Now, we could install a tractor beam over here. That's right, we unlocked some new weapon slots for this guy as well. Let's... Shielding. Are these all defense-only slots? Yes, they are. Okay. Plating? Honestly, we might want to just go shielding heavy on these guys because of the fact that that we have so many bullet weapons, but... And we're seeing more enemies with energy weapons too, I think. Yeah. We have so many bullet weapons in our fleets, like missiles are not that dangerous. Yeah, that's definitely not the way we want to go. I mean, you know what it is. You know how these guys do. Okay. So that's good. I think that's all of the moves we actually need to make. The taxis do have weapons on them. I suppose they should have the best weapons. And still no defenses, because that is not what you are for. We don't actually have any economic behemoths, so worry about the economic behemoth design next time we build one. And we do have kestrels in the field, we may as well. We have a kestrel in the field, I think. Gonna go to energy defenses here. So, what are we talking about in terms of upgrade cost now? It's not that much more. We should do that, right? We should max out this fleet before we take it anywhere. So, 77. Can we make 77? Probably, right? Oh, hey, population booster. Bam. And then we sell all of that. So here we can afford to sell 30 of these, right? Oh, even more. 32. And next turn we'll have enough of both of these things for another booster. Okay, now we're looking tough. Let's go get them. I am gonna leave this one kite behind, maybe. Nah, it has manpower on it. We should go. If Kara gets invaded, we'll take it back. But Zubin is a prize. Right, who needs orders still? Ah, you. Yes, you're fine where you are. We'll keep an eye on these guys. They only have 5 movement, so they actually might not be able to make it to Garuda in one turn anyway. Obviously, it'd be cool if we didn't have to have this guy retreat. It would be a lot to repair him. We have another kite coming out. Yeah, I mean, we're working on it. Everything's going. We're all on the plan. So Galter is producing, yeah, some basic stuff that we need that doesn't cost any Hyperium. Good on them. Alright, Sirius is about to have even more Hyperium mining. Are we going to pick up any Hyperium systems from Blue anytime soon? It looks like the answer to that is actually no. Hyperium's just weirdly unavailable in this part of the galaxy. And sometimes it's like that, right? Sometimes you have games where there are strange resource scarcities. So, I talked about maybe going after the Juggernaut blueprints because we found the Juggernauts to be a lot of fun to use last time. But I think we have a lot of other problems. First of all, there's still systems that we can't inhabit. Secondly, apparently we could get +4 movement and vision on all of our behemoths, which is like probably something we should grab. That's a real cheap one too. Our home system still has a planet we can't inhabit, and it's a cold one, right? Yeah, Arctic. Like, that's got to get resolved. We also just need a lot of science-y type techs. Do we have uninhabitables elsewhere, right? In the Lahat system, Arctic, okay, under control. In the Garuda system, an ice planet. In the Sirius system, an ice planet. Okay, well, let's queue up those two. That'll get us another tier of curiosities available, plus more planets that we can inhabit, plus more science buildings. By the way, where I'm coming down on this whole OpEx gear, large ships, just bombard them with manpower thing, is that I think right now it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good strategy that's a little bit less actual invasion time intensive than the siege strategy, but I did not execute it well this game. We need to be working harder on science in games where we're going to try this, because it really doesn't become very effective until you hit the OpEx gear, and you want larger ships to multiply the values. So I think this versus the siege strategy, this is really more of a food and science type battle strategy, whereas the siege modules become available quite early, and you can do that while focusing more on like a traditional war path. So it's kind of interesting. The new option isn't really a battle option for focusing on war. It's a better war option for people who are focused on more internal strategies, I think. I guess this isn't... I need to be paying attention over here. We need to see what these guys are doing. I mean, they're sieging us. They do have the system on guard mode. I'd prefer they not attack me. Okay, they attacked me. We'll figure it out. Hold on. We discovered a new thing. Cool. Thanks, allies. Keep discovering. Keep shining, you crazy diamonds. We've discovered Husk. You know, I don't care about that. Okay, over here on Yisel. Pop this out. We're going to need another taxi over here. So let's continue gathering up at Garuda. There are now 17 needles in orbit above this system. They really are going for it, huh? What are we going to do? Well, I'm going to queue this up. Here on Alioth, we do need mining tech, but like we need the industry to get the mining tech finished, right? What a weird production bottleneck we've hit. Okay, here, obviously, we attack, just drive these dudes off real fast. We don't need to watch this. To blow that guy up, too, for 2,700 dust. Wow. It's pretty impressive. Okay, we have a lot of manpower. They have less manpower. My tanks are as upgraded as I can get, right? Yeah, we don't have access to this stuff yet. It would be nice to get this final point, though. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, while I'm here, let's have a quick look at this. We probably want to adjust our techs a little bit here. Like, we're never going to use power to shields. Get lucky is definitely the kind of thing we might want. Revive and rebuild, not so much. I wish we had access to some techs that were, like... We need another thing that's like Turtle, but that does something else. I guess I might take Fewer the Proud. Yeah, let's put that in there. Oh, there's a space battle in progress, so I cannot change these now. That's kind of annoying. I wish that they would allow you to change them and just not have the effect, the thing actually happen until after the space battle was resolved. Alright, well, do we have to run away again? I kind of think we have to run away again. This ship, we are not in a position where it's okay to just lose a kite. It hurts. The KE is not in a good place here, but they're headed back to Garuda, which is the gathering place. Yeah, put it together, guys. Okay, hey, you know what? Our government. We haven't messed with our government in a while. We have a law slot open. And we're actually producing enough industry now that we could probably make use, or influence rather, that we could probably make use of it. This would be a cool thing to have, although it's very expensive. We could afford to run it for a few turns. Just +1 industry from people. So KE gains on all ground and space battles. It would be 16% because we have 2 home systems now. We could just be running this. Extra ownership recovery on systems with my fleets in orbit. This does not do nothing, actually. We could do this. We could bomb out our economy a little bit for an extra bit of science. You know what? I think we can run... Yeah, we can just barely afford to run lower fleet costs, and this is actually, like, relevant. We are building ships. Over here, do I want to make an economic behemoth? Because we could set up another citadel, right? Actually, this is... Yeah, that's a fine thing to do there. What other systems need orders? Okay, no, everybody else is working. Okay, so we're going to put together these 4 ships. We'll see if we can rush a repair on this guy once he gets to Garuda, and then we'll come over here and engage in a massive, brutal firefight. Noticing these guys are all projectile defenses, so actually very well set up to fight kites. Maybe we should re-tech the kites in the other direction for a moment? And what we really need over here is an eagle. Well, Maybe someday soon. What are we talking about in terms of Eagle production? We're missing, obviously, the titanium for the Hyperium for the engines and the antimatter for the hull, but both of those are problems that are going to be solved pretty soon. And can we buy antimatter? We can. Oh, in fact, we can buy Hyperium. So actually, why don't we start construction of an Eagle right this second? We need 5 and 4. Give me 4 of these and 3 of those. And let's get moving on that. An Eagle over here would make it much easier to push back the Unfallen. And the Unfallen's empire is not very large. I'm surprised they're able to field that many ships. Okay, so now that the space battle is not happening, we can actually make these changes I wanted to make. Power to shields out. Get lucky and fewer the proud in. We need more battle tactics, but it's just not, I think, a good idea for us to go back into military research. We have too many things going on. Okay, you are going to get kited in a second here. Actually, that guy plans to, Why does he want to do that? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. So you arrive next turn. I think he was going to take one more turn to get there, right? Previously. Extra points of movement are actually coming in handy already. Alright, we definitely want to be mashing this button as soon as the turn starts because I want ships to get to Garuda in case one of the fleets around Bonnie breaks off and goes after the behemoth. We need it to have backup. Yeah, our rate of Hyperium mining is already much healthier. Healthier enough that we could start building another Eagle if we just go and buy a little bit of antimatter, which I think we will do. Alright, let's get a couple of Eagles built here. Our governor has... You know what? I think we're actually going to need this soon. Okay, we're getting ground invaded at Alioth. Ah, they showed up with a bunch of actual ships from somewhere. Also, I didn't actually start the ground invasion over here. Oh, you know what? Can we... What if I pop this guy out of here, and then we merge these together? Okay, yes, we do in fact get to move the Order of the Red Blade buff over to the big ships. That's cool. So obviously we're going to make something happen here. On Alioth, we can draft for now. Oh, ownership in the system is too low. Alright, well... We probably just want to hang out here for one turn before launching the attack. So I guess they get Alioth back, and then I take it. I take it back from them right afterward. What do we want to build here? We probably want to be building another ship. Do I want to buy the resources and start another Eagle? No, it would never get done. We build too slowly. Not sure what I actually want to do with this guy. That guy can hold on a second. Alright, so over here... We probably have a few more turns before they think about dropping. So that'll be enough time for the kite to get in place. Let's merge some stuff up. In terms of repair costs, we're talking about, extremely reasonable. We'll definitely be able to repair this guy and do upgrades next turn. We'll be able to sell resources and stuff when this kite arrives. So yeah, that's probably... We're all set to take Bonnie back, probably. How many turns until the other Kogawa Brightblade is available? 5? Alright, it's not ideal. Galturn needs to be building something, but what? We are a little low on Hyperium to be building ships from, like, multiple different places still. Is it feasible for me to buy 5 antimatter And also 3 Hyperium. Yeah, probably. Need to sell a little something. Our economy this game has been kind of weird. Build an eagle here as well. Okay. So here we're going to wait a turn before the drop because we want to hit them as hard as possible on that first turn, and the Kestrels are a big part of that. We don't want to burn any manpower without like a full-strength blitz. Let's deal with this. So here they are... Yeah, they're not really changing up their plan much. Okay, I think this is the right play for us. Actually, we have some other options now. Do I want to maybe do something a little bit different? Get lucky. Oh, yeah, now that the eagle's on that medium range tip, get lucky is actually probably the way we want to go. Because the kite still wants to be up on top of him, although it doesn't have the new guns in it. I didn't revolutionize that kite. Oh, well. Let's do it. Okay, they're running away. Works for me. Let's drop on them. See how close we get. So we're not even actually able to fill all of that blitzing ability. How is that possible? Because don't the manpower modules give you considerably more extra manpower on the ship than... Yeah, it's 800 additional manpower per module. I mean, I know that Blitz is throwing those numbers off. But even so, that's surprising. Should we do a round or two of bombing, then, to try to destroy some of their important improvements before we go all the way in? Because we get to actually still include a lot of guys while doing bombing runs. This would be really, really cool if we could remove some of those improvements, you know, get rid of their tractable armaments and stuff. Lower the amount of manpower they can put into these battles. Yeah. Let's conduct a couple of rounds of bombing. Well, we sure did get their optics research lab. That'll show them. Here, there's no sense in protecting the system. Minus 50% rate at which enemy ownership increases is probably irrelevant in that system, right? Because their ownership is still, like, crazy high. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Protect system, I guess, it lowers the risk of losing improvements, which is good for us, because this is going to be our system again soon. Okay, what do I want to do with you? Because basically, next turn we're going to do the big drop on Dobrynya, and hopefully that's just going to work, and then we got to go back to Alioth. The hero fleet is fast. It can get back. We will get it resolved. I don't know where those ships came from, though. They didn't leave from Dobrynya because we didn't pass them in the air, and they didn't leave from Zubin. Unless they left from Zubin a long time ago. I guess they could have come from this system. Yeah, that might be what happened. Okay. Well, we still have a lot of stuff going on, and Alioth is not my system. And also not my problem. Alright, let's use this as an opportunity to get some vision. You have arrived, and so... Signal Curiosity or Life Form. Let's try the signal first. Oh, it was a trap. Cool. The Peregrines have not been upgraded in an extremely long time. But also, pirate ships are always garbage. So... I'm not allowed to start a fight here, but if the pirates want to attack us, we will defeat them easily. So do I want to... Like, I'm going to move this guy over to Lahat, I think? With the understanding that we may need to run. Yeah, we don't need to watch this. Our ship is a bullet ship, and it wins easily, and gets us some valuable K. Okay. And we're finishing graviton research here so we can actually queue up some expansion. You can get a hold of some of these planets. Alright, we have an economic behemoth incoming, it looks like. We have this continuing. We're going to do a little bit more... Like, I'd really like to get some of those... some of those manpower improvements out of the way before we go into blitz mode. What is this? Hold on. So somebody discovered Psychagogia. I want to say major center of the Endless. Where is this? Camera? Okay. We found that. We also found Vale, as we're now discovering all of the stuff inside of Craver territory. So arenas ran red upon green Psychagogia. Blood fertilizes. Oh, this is the planet where much of Hisho history was shaped. Though it was developed as an enormous media center for the galaxy-wide transmission of entertainment, once the concrete civilization fell into decadence, Psychagogia became famous primarily for its blood sports. Greatest and most profitable among them were the gladiatorial arena battles of the Hisho, where they were a warrior culture that adapted eagerly to the challenges of blood and honor concocted by the Endless. In return, they received infrastructure development, education, and fame. Today, the arenas are overgrown. The great complexes, house looters, and scavengers. Is it with sadness, pride, or anger that the Hisho gaze once again upon these vast complexes? So we can get... Boy, we can get some bonuses here. 25 science on Empire is a terrible bonus. 25 science on systems might be meaningful. Like, conversely, this is a meaningless penalty. So we could get a bit of a science boost, or extra K gains from space battles, basically. I think science, right? Our K is, it's not optimal right now, but it's often hovering around... yeah, let's do this. Okay, what else do we have going? You need to wait there a turn until you have another probe available. Over here on Yusel, we can throw this in the queue. Those are coming along. Let's merge you guys together. 5,900 dust. Definitely doable. Okay. I think this fleet should be able to run those guys off. I'd really love to be able to include a Kogawa Brightblade here. That would be nice, but apparently it is not to be. Here we should be able to trivially destroy these guys, or rather, make these guys run away because they will not stick around long enough to get destroyed. You know what we need to get after we have wave function control, actually, is anomalous materials. We need to be able to see wormholes. We're having problems in this war because of the fact that we cannot see the wormholes. Yeah, so hull plating absorption up. Next time we'll be able to get... this is just a really, really great skill. Okay, let us begin the siege. Begin the charging. Lots and lots of charging. We'll just put, 2,500 manpower into this battle. So actually, this is interesting. Blitz isn't actually getting us almost any manpower. It does make us do 10% extra damage, but we have a quarter less health. We are effectively increasing their damage by 25%. So what is the right play here? Because here, we do less damage, but we take a lot less damage. Like, this is a better sort of slow roll. The thing is, we have to... Like, some of this fleet needs to leave, right? So maybe... Maybe what we need to do right now is a blitz, because we're not going to be able to spend as much manpower in future rounds. We can afford to burn a little bit. Because these, like, right, the eighth Diligent Kith has to turn around and retake Alioth. So we're not going to have the benefit of the Eagle's manpower modules. We'll still have the fleet of Kestrels in the air there, and we're about to get an infusion of more manpower. It's just we won't have quite as much manpower deployment limit as we would like. Alright, I think this fleet should be able to handle the Needles. I think we can do this. You guys are not actually upgraded, though. 6,700. We can probably hit that, too, right? Well, we have way more of this than we need. Bam. Problem solved. Okay, so let's run off. This fleet should be pretty easy to take out. That hero ship's pretty dangerous. 405 offense for a single small. But we probably want to run this like... Do I want to run this way? We're going to have kind of an awkward third flotilla no matter how we do this. But if we run it like this, we just lose the taxi for sure. And we lose the damage bonus from having 3 flotillas pretty quickly. I think this is the way. Yeah, I was going to say, I assume they will fight us. So yeah, they're being cowardly as they can be. But we're going to kill a lot of them fairly quickly, I think. With weapon modules that do as much damage as ours do. These 2 flotillas should resolve, hopefully, pretty quickly. I guess this one's going to take a minute, because we're starting at medium. Okay, so that's done. I think we now yeah, we're now firing, effectively, 2 kites at medium range at these guys. So we should start to see ships die, yeah, pretty fast. And this is going to take a minute to resolve. It is going to be entirely on this guy, so actually, he's losing right now. Pretty badly. And it's not going to get any better, because neither of the other flotillas are ever going to be able to fire over there, which sucks. We're also, it looks like, just getting some really bad luck on the shots here, because we're missing a huge amount. Okay. So the remains here are going to be that we have 2 kites, and they have these guys plus... Oh wow, we don't really have 2 kites though. We have considerably fewer than 2. Okay, we can't bounce this turn. Yeah, they have 2 needles plus the rest of this fleet. Okay, so that happened. That was a good move. This happened. We got a lot of resources out of that, and now they're going to kill us. But the Eagles are coming. Oh! I assumed when they attacked us that what they had done was merge these 2 fleets together. This is suicide, right? What on earth are they thinking? Well, we don't need to watch this to know how this is going to go. They only get to play middle on this one, so they're just going to get shredded by the healthy kite. Yeah, what a strange decision. Also, why did I get 10k for that? That's crazy. Oh, enemy hero injured is worth a lot. But like, why is the multiplier 2.6 on this battle? We had 6 command points to their 2 command points. Like, one of our ships was clearly superior to their whole fleet. Huh. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, so now the question is, what do we want to do with these guys? Do we just stand and fight them? We probably lose the kites if we do that, but we'll do some good damage. And then I bet we can mop up the remainder with the behemoth. So yeah, let's just get in there. I am okay losing some ships here. I don't think it's a big deal. So they did the most cowardly thing they could do, which I guess I should have predicted they would do. These trees. They do not fight like birds fight. The bad news for them is that the flight paths here have actually worked out terribly, and they're not going to be able to shoot at my healthy kite at all, I believe. So this one's going to die, and then this guy just gets free damage for the rest of the battle. Yeah, this could not have gone worse for them. I'm actually totally going to win this fight where I definitely should not have won, because they picked a tactic that did not work out well for them on the flight paths. It's nice to see that happen to the AI once in a while. Now see, here I should get 10k. This fight was much more likely to go in their favor. This, I don't understand. I guess the multiplier here is actually higher. It's the enemy hero injured bonus that made that other one valuable. It's possible they're overvaluing enemy heroes, though. So you could move, but you're going to stay put to keep providing industry for everybody. Yeah, that went terribly for them. That could not have been worse. So you're cool where you are. I guess, yeah, go into guard mode. The other guy we're waiting on is this guy, right? Okay. Over here... Yeah, graviton-shielded laboratories now. Everybody gets to work on gravitons. Who doesn't love gravitons? No, wait, we're shielding... Sorry, the laboratories are shielded. We hate gravitons. Our laboratories are specifically shielded from them. Next turn, we probably want to build a kite on Galter to attach to this eagle so that it can actually make it up. Or a kite, taxi. To attach to that eagle so that it can actually make it up to Lahat in time. And here, this stuff's... Yeah, we're going. Stuff's going. I guess we can change these back now that that kite is no longer carrying the Order of the Red Blade bonus. And we could do an Order of the Red Blade instead of starting the kite next turn and then start a kite the turn afterward, which we probably will want to do. I do need to be able to fight. So yeah, we're going to have to ferry some additional manpower over here, which shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you know what? We're going to need another kite. Yeah, man, we still need a lot of titanium, or Hyperium, rather. Alright. Let us continue. You know, the Sophons said they were going to come help us. I don't see a lot of help. Let's blow up that thing. 1800 dust, not bad. The concrete band to the endless. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, so we could have 12 planets with only Hisho major population to get this energy enhancer, which is actually really cool. Maintain a religious law for a little while to get the Roost Guard shield, which is not as cool. Or colonize Psychagogia. Get a projectile enhancer, which is extremely cool. Boy, so we're going with one of these, right? These enhancer modules are awesome. Energy weapons already have native crit chance, so I kind of think I want this. Give our projectiles crit chance as well. Colonize Psychagogia is a distant, a pretty distant goal, but we can maybe get there. It'll be a fun thing to work toward. I will not leave Craver territory. I will never leave Craver territory. In fact, I don't believe in Craver territory. This is just Hisho territory I haven't claimed yet. But don't worry, we're coming for it. Apparently I have strong feelings about Psychagogia, so... You know, when I mouse over a battle tactic, the thing I'm mostly interested in is where the flotillas go. Okay, this is not... That's not a great one. For us, in this situation. Oh no, don't reduce my pressure against other empires. Man, think, if they tell the Lumeris that I'm warlike, what will we do? How could we possibly survive such a shift in galactic opinion? Oh hey, there's something we could search. Okay, let's deal with these invasions. So, here at Dobrynia, we're actually still able to apply, like, a lot of manpower. Yeah, let's just keep the pressure up. We're burning their population pretty quickly. We got their impervious bunkers out there. Less manpower they'll be able to apply to the next battle. Here, we're still pretty low on manpower, so let's just keep up the bombing until we actually clear some stuff out. That went pretty well for us. It may be the case that we don't have the resources to actually be successful in either of these assaults. I think that's a real possibility. What is this? It's just a single schooner. So we're capped out on manpower. I don't really want to use Order of the Red Blade because I kind of need to spend my Hyperium on other things. Like here, we should definitely get a taxi going. I don't even have enough Hyperium for a single taxi. Give me one Hyperium, please. Yeah, we're just going to have to buy a bunch, I think. Because we need speed boosts over here. We're going to need speed boosts over here. I mean, we're making good... Oh, there's only 8 on the market. We're making good money, but that doesn't matter if there's nothing to buy. Okay, so with this one schooner... Like, I was trying to figure out what I want to do with our K before causing this retreat. I guess we can buy enough... Yeah, we can buy enough Hyperium to put the Order of the Red Blade on that behemoth. Alright, let's do that. The behemoth. Okay, and then... drive this dude off. So yeah, Zorak is definitely producing ships. We're gonna have to intervene on that one. Hey, you know what? Just head over here. So they won't have had much time to rebuild their garrison. We should be able to make this happen. Oh, except the Eagle has literally no manpower in it because we dumped them all in Dobrynia. So we may actually have to go to Lahat for a turn. We have enough manpower to refill, and that fleet refills its manpower pretty quickly, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully a little bit more Hyperium will appear on the marketplace over this next turn or so. And they dare? Let's run these guys off too. Okay, so we're working on wormholes. I think that's going to help us a lot. You are feeling healthy-ish. Yeah, we have a lot of very big ships coming out in the near future here. I just say, this war with the Lumeris is going a lot more slowly than I had thought it would. This Alioth thing is just very annoying. Really, it's back up to absolutely full manpower already, despite the fact that there would be no way for the manpower to get there. Alright, alright.
We despise you more than most.
You would like me to send help. Okay. Our truce with them has ended. Where are they? They're up here, right? Are you sure you need help? It looks like you're doing fine. Are you fight? Wait, who are we fighting? Hold on a second. I don't remember what the situation is. So we're fighting yellow. I assume that they're having trouble with yellow. I mean, our war momentum score is super high. You know what? We could bring another person on into our little agreement here. Do we want to do that? Could we maybe turn this war a little bit more in our favor? See, purple's looking fairly strong. We are fighting Horatio. What's your deal, purple? You're at war with the Vodjani. Let's have a chat with this dude.
Welcome, welcome. The Empire always has time for its friends.
We can make this happen, right? Would you like a trade agreement? Of course you would. Who wouldn't want a trade agreement? So I'm just going to make a bunch of agreements on behalf of my allies. Welcome to the team. I somehow doubt that. So the good news is, he should be able to help out Pink a lot more effectively than we can. Alright, what's up? Yep, our alliance changed.
With the Empire.
They want help from us. They're upset about the war. Oh, we gained control over a constellation. Octans. Is that... Where even are the constellations this game? Okay, so our alliance controls this. That's 15% dust for Pink. That's cool. We helped them out that way. I assume we have Commandress, yeah. Alright, well. That's all other side of the galaxy kind of problems. Stuff I don't really have time for right now. Let's run this dude off. Okay, we don't need a lot of this. Low manpower, right, because we're feeding manpower into these large ships as fast as it will get in there. That we did just produce 2 Eagles that came out with, yeah, came out with full. Okay, so let's have these 2 groups meet up at Garuda. Garuda needs to... Man. The lawn crew hasn't been around in a while, I feel like. And I have not missed them. It is so loud. It's just so loud outside. Through the windows. It is so loud. So we're going to not build any graviton-shielded laboratories for a moment here. Because, obviously, it's pretty important that we are careful with our titanium. Hyperium. I don't know why I keep doing that. So yeah, we have to wait until next turn to start up the kite that would definitely get finished, or the taxi that would definitely get finished if we could do it this turn. But we actually need all of this, yeah. Well, you know, we have antimatter field accelerators now. These are more effective. We don't have a lot of antimatter, but we could do this. We could build 1 of these. We're only bringing in 2 of that per turn. Okay, this is gonna be the fastest eagle in the history of the galaxy. The battle at Zubin is not going so super well. I mean, we're winning, but not by enough. And at Dobrynia, we've had another infusion of manpower, so let's just keep blitzing them. Yeah, like that just like put all the manpower in and keep blitzing them thing is actually effective. Alright, so Dobrynia is ours, and that's a big move. That's a big, big deal. I'm super annoyed about this. Like, I get simplification of mechanics and everything, but where does the 10,000 manpower, or where does the 1,000 manpower come from? How did they get here so fast? If we're running ships that are as incredibly fast as our ships are, and we still couldn't get here before their manpower got here, like, I don't know what you would do about the problem of your Empire's central manpower garrison, but I feel like manpower should have to move around on ships the same way that like population does, because you should be able to interrupt supply lines. It's very, very loosely abstracted by some of the systems. But I want it to be less abstracted because I want to have more interaction with it. Alright, big surprise. They all ran away because they are cowards. Oh, we got 1 billion K from this I should have spent before doing that. Oh well. There will be more. It's not a big deal. Alright, so hooray, we've gained more titanium. I couldn't be more pleased. Some friendly locals here. So actually, hold on. What are the... I feel comfortable moving everyone in this system over to this planet. Does it matter for these kinds of... They want to be on fertile worlds. These guys want to be where there's an anomaly. Everybody here wants to be on fertile worlds. Okay. Well, you guys get precedent because you get food. Okay. Works out for everybody. So we can queue more stuff up here to bring you. This would be good to have. So we don't need to keep all of the ships in place here, but we definitely need to keep some of them. Oh, right, the like basic gun design upgrades and stuff. Well, people should be upgraded when we can afford to have them upgraded. This, on the other hand, would be very expensive. Yeah. Those guys are going to have to remain slightly less optimal. I mean, mostly they're manpower boats, right? Because we have other stuff going on. So we're only going to get a very small amount of additional manpower into this fleet. We're probably... This Eagle is the one that's really bringing the manpower to retake Alioth. Well... What is this? Why is there a loop? No, absolutely not. You cannot travel through my space. Okay. Let's do one or two more turns here. I don't think we're going to get Zubin. I think we're going to have to fall back. We're still kind of exploring the limits of what we can get away with this strategy. I need more ships to take on a system the size of Zubin. But on the whole, things are going well. Alright, the Super Taxi's got us up to 11 move. It's not bad. We'll get a little bit more manpower this coming turn. I mean, here we're just going to keep bombarding, because at this point we can include our entire army along with the bombardment. I should probably have spent some KE before doing that in case they chose to, like, protect system for no reason. We should allow our enemies the chance to screw up and hand us lots of value. Oh, and I'm doing... Man, alright. Let's spend some KE real quick here before I keep doing this. So, Fealty Foundation on all of the really good worlds in this system. Here, let's put one up here as well. Dominic is... He could give his guys some more influence. I don't know that Galter... Does Galter have a lot of sterile worlds? I know it has the lava world. It has a sterile world. So this is only 20 more industry, but it is more industry. And does this system is not mining any strategics at all. But this does work on luxuries as well. Yeah, sure. That's money. More luxuries to sell.
You don't want to hurt us harmless sophons.
Wait a minute. You guys are only the only enemies that we have that you're touching. Oh, I guess we're at war with the Vudyati again. That's right. Well, Zeturbia needs to get readjusted. It looks like there's another system here. We're working on it. We're carving through the enemies that are actually dangerous to you. We'll get to those guys later. So, Dobrynia. The question is, how do we move forward from here? Sure. That's a reasonable upgrade. We do need to make this happen. Sorry, not you. 19k. We probably have to wait. We probably can't just put together 19k out of nowhere. Actually, this is worth a lot right now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get anywhere near it. So, I think I maybe don't want to move them forward. I guess... Ooh, he's on 20 command points now. We need to make some more military moves. We gotta catch up. We cannot be fighting 20 command points with 10 command points, no matter how good our ships are. You know, we could just send these kites up there. I'm not that worried. Is, next turn. Next turn is Kogawa. So, we could go to Justium. But I'd really love to smash this fleet now while the smashing is good. Also, Zorak has Hyperium and Adamantian income. Plus, I just really like that name. That would be 10k? We could put together 10k. We can do a little bit of upgrading. It's 2 turns before we can use this again, so we could go down to 28 here. We will repair and upgrade the really damaged ship. And then send this fleet forward. And I'm not 100% sure if they'll still be within the K range of the Behemoth. I mean, the system is... It's right on the line, isn't it? I don't know. I guess we'll see when they get there. Over here, okay, here's some minor stuff. We definitely need to break these guys now before more ships get into that fleet. Okay, so the reclamation of Alioth should go pretty smoothly, I hope. We have some room to actually gain some K here. Oh, and also every system in the entire Empire needs orders. Well, we don't really need to improve our mining. We could build more kites over here, but I wonder if there's maybe a better play. Probably that is a better play. Man, okay, this system still needs a lot of stuff. We also still need the ability to inhabit steps worlds, which is kind of crazy. Let's throw that on the end of the queue. That's definitely resolvable. I mean, get that stuff done, and then we'll... At some point, we're definitely going to need to go level 3 on that system, but it's probably not this second. And Sirius extremely needs to do that. This is very promising. I'm excited about that one. Okay, so after we finish these 2 researches, we probably have to go back to doing military stuff, but it looks like we're in position to do that. Yeah, this is pretty good in this system. Okay, we're making progress. Yeah, if we're gonna be doing actual research again, we're gonna need science boosts in the good systems. Okay, a little bit of quadronix is useful. We don't really need to find that much to get our last tank upgrade. We're about to actually have a point of population here, which is going to be fantastic. This system needs a lot of work. I tried sending population over there, but they got murdered, and I'm gun-shy about doing it again. Oh, you know what Garuda needs way more than those research labs? Is the ability to live on that planet. So what do you do next? I mean, there are probably more... Yeah, here we go. Now that we've got the ability to see more curiosities, there are more things to explore. So we know that the Cravers are probably way behind on science, given that they are not able to explore their own curiosities. Oh, also we could do this. Let's increase the movement speed of this fleet even more. Because they need to retake Alioth, and then we need to get aggressive with them. Oh hey, now we can see wormholes. My, that is helpful. You know, ships could have gotten from Dobrinia to Alioth without us passing them, because they would have traveled instantly. Good to know. Okay. So the reclamation of Alioth is imminent. Okay, we want to merge these two together. And send him off to Kurha. It is not actually faster to go to Echius. Like, not faster at all. And it takes us through enemy territory. Why would we do it that way? This eagle might stay behind on Bonnie for the moment just to play defense. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Alright, let's continue. Okay, we actually did manage to take Zubin. They just ran out of population or something. I don't know what happened there. Alright, let us occupy it. Yeah, we devastated the system a little bit. You know, these things happen. Yeah, they drafted that round, it just wasn't enough. Even though we had less manpower to apply than the last time they drafted. So they are sending stuff, certainly. It's not going to get here very quickly. They also sent an economic behemoth after us. I'm living in terror here. Alright, so search that. I mean, we need to rebuild just a ton of stuff here. No strategics, so interplanetary transport network is low priority. Alright, let's do some more murder. You know how I feel about all this space murder. Okay, so fold them together. They're just going to run away. Yes, okay. We have KE room. Man, winning ground battles is super, super good for your KE. Alright, those guys retreated. They actually could have retreated to Gobris because it is not mine. So, should we check? Like, we could send this guy over there to look. Okay, we have a logistics ship incoming. No, they did not. However, there is a blue behemoth here, and it's not particularly tough, so let's have at it. I am going to win this, right? I have twice their offensive capability. I have really good defenses. They have 32,000 health, though. This might be close. It'd be good K if we won, though. Let's find out. Yeah, and with this thing like all the way upgraded, I'm comfortable going for this. They are less comfortable. Alright, well, I'll take that too. That's also fine. Okay, so we've arrived at Zorak. They have fled. Let's just push this guy out real fast. And garrison here is of a reasonable but not like impressive size. Okay, they're showing up. They're coming for us. Well, this could be bad. How do we want to handle this situation? Now, keep in mind, this is a lot of ships, but it's a lot of pretty bad ships. And it's a lot of ships that aren't at full health. So, maybe the deal is we start this battle now. Or, like, this fleet only has 321 manpower. No, never mind. We're just leaving. We need to be over here. Man, I'm glad I researched wormholes. Yeah, we need to be over here in position to stop this from happening. Oyad. Man, why does everything have to cost Hyperium? I don't know. Improve your mining speed. The titanium is worth something, right? It's not valueless. But man, I would really love to stop spending titanium all the time. Here, definitely do some basic science work. And we need to get on command points. Universal aerodynamics. This will get us right back on par with them. 6 turns. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling good about our position here. So, this fleet can hang out until all this stuff arrives. We might, at this point, want to consider some tractor beams or something. Not 100% sure what the play is on that front. Yeah, so we're doing all this stuff. I think this war has turned conclusively in our favor. Where before we were, there was some trading of blows, there was some slugging going on. I think now we are like clearly winning. Also, this wormhole is really, really bad for blue. I think this is going to turn out to be a real problem for them. So we have Megashi in our near future. Like, Volan should go down pretty quickly, I think. Once we get enough manpower to actually refill our manpower. And then, yeah, Megashi's next. We take out Blue. We're on the way. We're on the way to something. I don't know what our victory condition is going to be still. How close are we to, like, Supremacy and Conquest? Conquest, we're at 44 of 103. Supremacy, we are at 5 of 10. We're not that far from 6 of 10. Craver Space, unfortunately, is super far away. It'd be really cool if one of my allies could, like, remove another player from the game. If Pink could get Yellow out of here or something. I wonder if we can negotiate out of the war with with these guys.
What sacrifice will you now ask of our faithful?
Okay. Naked Truce is fine. Could I get some tech on that? Like, I bet we could get some tech on this. Do I want... I probably want advanced fusion power over survival suits, right? Because we have a lot of titanium. It'd be cool to put it to use. Although, advanced fusion... Hold on, where are these techs in the tree? Okay, advanced fusion power is on this level. So these are probably 76 base damage versus 68. So this is actually an improvement in our effectiveness. Ah, and these have base critical hit chance as well. Okay. Yeah, advanced fusion power. That's what I want. We can make that deal happen. We have enough influence to throw some terms on here.
Okay.
So a truce in exchange for advanced fusion power, and then I give you 5 quadronics, right? Think of how valuable this stuff is. That didn't move the bar at all. We can give them back some. We can give them some tech as well. You guys want this stuff? Maybe I shouldn't give them tractable armaments if they don't already have it. This probably doesn't affect us much if we give them that. I can take the quadronics out of the deal because they don't even want it. And then, like, something else. They are not probably a threat or a science victory, so we could give them some of that stuff. We could give them some of our some of our luxuries.
Okay.
Like, that's not what I wanted. 15 of these, right? These are cool. I don't even know what they are, really. No, she's not interested. Like, what about wave function control? What about that? How you feel? No. Suggest terms. Hey. Okay, this is slightly positive. I'm actually not jazzed about 41 adamantium going into the deal, but honestly, I think I'm fine with this. This is all stuff that we will get back. The adamantium's the only thing I'm really balking at. Do you have anything I want? Actually, could we get some antimatter? 1700 influence. Okay. So that'll soften up the pressure on our allies a little bit. This will allow the Sophons to focus properly on Horatio and the Lumerius. Probably more Horatio. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Okay, well, I think this is probably where we should stop for the day. There's a little bit of tension. Can we retake Alioth? Will we survive the assault of Dobrynia? What's gonna happen over here? Explosions, probably, in space. The best kind of explosions. That's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time for, violence. You know what it is. Space violence. A lot of it. And we'll see you then.